Rejection attempt 27. I'm going to ask Pat a question. Let's go. Welcome to the 66-day experiment. My name is Alex Barker. I am your host, your guide through this action-packed adventure that I call the 66-day experiment. This show is about continual pushing yourselves towards hopefully a goal, an achievement, an accomplishment. And in this season, season 2 of the 66-day experiment, it's all about facing fear head on and getting rejected. And today, I'm going to be asking a very popular podcaster named Pat Flynn of Smart Passive Income a question about his show. He has millions and millions of downloads, and to be on his show would be a very cool accomplishment, I think, for anyone really to put on their resume. And I'm going to ask Pat if I can be on his show. Now, I'm not doing it in the traditional sense. If you're a podcaster, if you're anyone who has a platform, you're likely going to be approached by someone to get onto your space. People want that attention. And I'm the same way. It's always good to have attention. But instead of asking if I can be on his show and be as a guest, what I would love to do is to actually interview him on his own show. I think I have a certain knack for interviewing guests, and some of my favorite shows actually are when the host of the show is interviewed. A lot of these interview-based podcasts have this problem of always having new guests on their show, and it kind of leaves a wanting to know more about the host. And so what I would love to do is actually interview Pat and ask him some deep questions about his life and his pursuits and his goals as to where he's going, what he wants to do, what his dreams are, what his regrets are, and some of the failures that he's faced. And he's a very open person, so I know that he shares some of those, but I would love it. I mean, I would love to listen to that episode. I would love to hear more about his inner workings, his inner thoughts on his show. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a video that I'm going to record now about me asking Pat on his show called Ask Pat to see if I can interview him on Smart Passive Income. And I expect to be rejected. So let's go ahead and roll. Hey Pat, this is Alex Barker from the 66-day experiment. Thank you so much for answering my question. I believe it was episode 402 where I asked you about habits that you wish you started earlier. I have a different question for you today though. In season 2 of my show, I've been doing a daily rejection experiment, and today is one of those days. So my question for you is, would you be willing to let me interview you on your show, Smart Passive Income? I always love it when you are the guest on your own show. I love it when you've been interviewed in the past and a lot of questions have been asked of you because, well, as we talked about at Podcast Movement, when we met at that meetup, I have a great admiration for you because you inspired me to really take action in my online business. You're a major inspiration as to why we were able to pay off $32,000 of my wife's college debt in this year. I would just love to interview you about your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, your regrets, your failures, the things that you wish you could change. And maybe this could tie in with, I know you're writing a book, and maybe we could tie that in with this. But I would love the opportunity to interview you on your own show. So let me know what you think. If you reject me, I totally get it. I totally understand why, but it's always worth a shot, isn't it? So thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to hearing your response. Thank you for watching/listening to this episode of the 66-day experiment. We are almost halfway through. I'm so pumped, so excited to have this experiment done. I am ready for a break, a mental break. It is exhausting recording every day and publishing these episodes on a somewhat consistent basis. But I appreciate you, the listener. Seriously, I do. Getting emails from you, messages from people who listen to the show really brightens my day, and it inspires me to see what kind of actions people are taking on a daily basis. I would love it if you would let me know what sort of things that you're changing in your life to maybe slightly push yourself a little bit further. Like, share, discuss, subscribe. Take some action today for this podcast, and hopefully take some action to improve, or whatever it is you're doing, your job, your life, your marriage. Take some action today and like this video. Thanks so much. This has been Alex Barker, and until next time, peace.